Sweep picking is a highly economical single note picking technique that allows you to more easily play single notes across the strings like this. In standard notation or tablature, a sweeping pattern will be indicated by the lowest note or the highest note of the pattern will have one of these strokes put over it. So if we were doing an ascending pattern, you'd see a downstroke symbol, and then all the rest of the notes in the ascending part of the sweep would have a horizontal line over it. If it were a descending pattern, then you'd see the upstroke symbol followed by that same horizontal line over all the notes going down. When it comes to fluid playing, there's not many techniques that can really beat what sweep picking has to offer. The secret behind it is having a consistent attack as you go across the strings. When it comes to ascending a sweep picking pattern, I like to angle the pick. When it comes to descending the pattern, what I do is either straighten out the pick or do an opposite angle. So if I'm sweeping upwards or an ascending pattern, I have the pick looking as if it's going in the direction that I'm doing the pattern in, and vice versa. If I'm descending, I'll turn the pick the opposite direction of that ascending pattern. Both have to have a strong picking attack where every note sounds loud and clear. And of course, your fretting hand has to make sure that all of those notes are fretted in a way that they sound loud and clear. So no matter what type of arpeggio you do, whether it's one note per string or a combination of twos and ones, or even sometimes three note instances in there where you provide some legato in the middle, you have to make sure that these components are in there. So when practicing this in the beginning, it's super duper important that you make sure that every note rings, and they all ring as loud as the other one, but they all ring for the duration that you're intending them to ring. You don't want any of them to get lost in the shuffle. So you don't want it to sound like this. You don't want to hear just the bottom and the top. You want to hear all the notes. Super, super important. Do that in the beginning, and you will have a great sweep picking technique. And if you want to really get into it, you could check out Guitar Jam Sweep Picking. That's where it's at.